Playoffs. Now, because Charlton lost at home this week and Blackburn only drew at home, Swindon will take the last playoff place if they win at Derby tomorrow, if Charlton fail to win at Bristol Rovers and Blackburn don't win at Plymouth. Well, a tall order all right, but possible. And Swindon's international Paul Bodin climbed on household chores this week. He reflected on promotion 2 years ago taken away for the club's financial misdoings and on how excitement now is mounting about the sudden chance of reaching those playoffs.
Well, that's right. I think every night all the boys have had their texts on watching the results. And, the next morning or so we're talking about, one result's gone great. And now the Blackburn result has gone great. So, the boys are on a high. And hopefully we can go Saturday to Derby and get a great result there.
Who knows, you might be playing at Leeds, Manchester United, Highbury next season?
Well, we thought we were going to do that a few years ago, didn't we? But, the unfortunate thing happened there. So hopefully, the good Lord above is looking down on us and maybe things will turn around for us this time.
OK, Mark, a touch of divine interference perhaps there, poor looking forward, but can they do it themselves at Derby tomorrow and win?
It's quite possible to win at Derby. Derby, in fact, have the best away record, not necessarily the best home record, Rog. And teams have gone there and won. They're very good going forward, but defensively there's a few question marks. So, yeah, it's possible. And certainly Swindon due for an away win. Haven't done it for 6 months? Haven't done it for 6 months. Apparently they've been playing very well. They just need a bit of luck tomorrow, don't they? And obviously the luck also in the other teams not winning. We'll up to the promotion playoffs. Well, Glenn Hoddle considered his team was due for an away win for two reasons. They hadn't had one in the league for 6 months, but their football had been good without producing the end product away from the county ground. But their problem was Derby were in the mood to win too. That's Paul Kitson putting the home side ahead. And remember, if Derby won this match, they could win promotion outright. See it again, and the Swindon defence is taken to the cleaners a bit by this lad, Kitson. He's a £1 million man. That's why he's there first, isn't he? He's there before number 6 Taylor and number 2 Kerslake, and he's beating Digby. That's an excellent goal. And Derby, as I say, hungry to win this game. They were certainly going to be in the playoffs, which Swindon were trying to reach. But if they could win this and other results went their way, they would be straight through to the First Division. That's Tommy Johnson with another chance. That's Glenn Hoddle rescuing Swindon. So Swindon really up against it at the baseball ground this afternoon. In the second half there now, Swindon tried to get through. Glenn Hoddle tries to place one of his long passes. There he is. Actually, we're still in the first half here. My mistake. That is close there, extending Steve Sutton. So we come to the second half now, and Glenn Hoddle looking to place one of his long passes to try and get Swindon back in this game, but Coleman picks it off. His long pass there for Tommy Johnson, and Johnson's away, isn't he? And that's the sort of finish that makes him an England under-21 international, the sort of finish that persuaded Derby to pay over £1 million for him as well. As you can see, the passer searched him out. Calderwood closes, but the finish is excellent. That's the end, I'm afraid, for the Reds as regards their Premier League hopes this season. Derby 2, Swindon 1 with a late goal from Mickey Hazard there, literally in the last minute.
Sunderland, but didn't do much for Town's bid to squeeze into the playoffs. Even so, on the very last Saturday of the season, there's still a ray of hope. Town must win at Derby County and hope that Blackburn Rovers and Charlton Athletic both lose.
And it was the home side that opened their account first through Paul Kitson. The second half typified the bad luck that's followed Swindon all season. Martin Ling's shot beat the goalkeeper, but not the goalpost. Would nothing go right? A masterful move and a sneaky 1-2, but Mickey Hazard denied by the Derby defence. From now on, it was do or die. Swindon committed up front for an equaliser, let Tommy Johnson slip home number 2 for Derby. And not even Glenn Hoddle's magic touch could save the day. Right at the death, Mickey Hazard pulled one back, but time ran out and Swindon missed out.
Mickey Hazard's 90th minute reply is too little, too late. With Blackburn winning 3-1 at Plymouth, even a victory here would still have proved fruitless. Swindon Town's Premier League ambitions would have to stay on ice for one more season at least. Nonetheless, it had been a season of great achievement for Glenn Hoddle in his first campaign in the managerial hot seat. Town's player boss had brought pride and passion back to the county ground, and he'd done it with a smile. There were no honours to parade, but Swindon had made their mark, playing some of the most attractive soccer in the Football League.
But they'd often threatened to break into the top 6, only to fall back. It seems incredible Swindon sold top scorer Duncan Shearer in March at such a crucial stage of the season. After he went, the goals dried up and Swindon finished 8th, 2 places off the playoff zone.